Hi everybody. This is round 10, I think. I don't know if we're counting last round as a round or what, but this is Laurent. Laurent. Um, we're doing okay. Um, I almost went home again. Hee hee hee. Um, yeah, so last round was obviously like not cute. We merged. The duo thing happened, and I was like, oh, maybe like I could actually win this challenge and be immune and make a big move. That didn't end up happening. Um, so basically, I found out like later that night, or no, I found out I had a suspicion that we were gonna get targeted. Everybody's like, oh, you guys are like so inoffensive, you guys would never get targeted, and I was like, that's the exact reason why we're gonna get targeted, and a twist that was like I personally find this twist to be very interesting, and I'm like totally on board with it. But like in the way that the game was already so complex, it felt like not unnecessary, but just like an added like toll of stress. And like I love you guys. I love you guys. I love the hosts. But it was just very stressful. And then Friday afternoon, when I was getting back from class, Quincy was like, yeah, like I'm hearing that it's us, and like, blah, blah, blah. Like, people don't want to vote out Risa and Sage, which, like, obviously they don't want to self vote. And, if the majority is going to, be blocking voting out Risa and Sage, then we're going to be the next best thing. Like, that was sort of what I was worried about. Sorry if you can hear my parents. They're talking on the phone with my sister. Um, he ends up telling me that Kit thinks that I don't talk enough to people, which, like, story of my life. Um, I really just, like, don't know, like, where my in is in this game at this point. Um, I feel like back in, like, round two and round three, I was like, I feel so desirable for this vote. I feel so desirable. And now I feel like the most undesirable player in the game. Um, excuse me. I just, like, don't know if anybody really wants to work with me and like actually cares about me. Like the people that I like, obviously I think they prefer to have me in the game and like they do like me and do enjoy me and do want me like on their side, but at the end of the day, I am expendable and disposable from a game perspective. That's at this point how I feel about the majority. And by majority, I mean Risa, Sage, Orion, Zola, um, Petra, Kit, probably Gwen. Um, so that's definitely who I perceive as the majority. I'm a little concerned that the people that I didn't name don't know that they're in the minority or they're on the bottom. I mean, I like can't see why they think that they're in a good spot, but maybe Kit and Petra are missing them or something, but they're not in as good a spot as I think that they believe that they are. So, like when I heard that I was getting targeted, I was like, oh, okay, so I don't know if there's anything I can do. People like Brooks more than me, people like Nathaniel more than Quincy. Like, I don't know, we have an in just like, surviving over our two partners. And like, I was, pretty devastated. Zola ends up saying that like Brooks and Nathaniel gave them more assurances than we did. Race lies to my face and says that she doesn't know what's happening. Petra does sort of the same thing. But then we got the announcement about Brooks, his mother being diagnosed with breast cancer, which is like the most heartbreaking thing. Like, I feel like so bad for him because I know that he cared so much about this, but like your family clearly has to come first, and there's like no way around that. No matter how much you like want to play and you don't want to like withdraw yourself from the game, like I'm really proud of him for taking that priority. Um, so when we got that announcement and Tribal was canceled, I was like, oh, like I'm literally here for another 2 days. I'm probably gonna get voted out in 2 days. Like I, it's just like frustrating. I don't know. Like maybe I'm not in as bad of a spot as like I think that I am. Oh, forgot to mention Quincy did confirm to me that Iniko was like the actual boot and I was the decoy, and like it's like satisfying to have that confirmation at this point. Like I knew that that was the case. Like they had like fully prepared Iniko parchments, like, and I told them 10 minutes before that I was voting for Iniko. Like you guys were obviously voting for him, and I was just like, you know, I don't know. So I feel even more, lost because people are still lying to my face about it, notably Raisa and Orion, who I really tried to make an effort to, try and align myself more with. But at this point, from a game perspective, I don't have an interest in working with either of them. And like, I don't really like Danny. Quincy's fine, Maddie's fine. I don't really know Umar if he's even on the bottom. Like, I think that he is, but I don't talk to Nathaniel that much. Like, at this point, I would rather work with them and be a valuable number and ally than feel disposable and at the bottom of a group that's already set and fine without me in it. Um, hopefully I like win immunity so I can like fuck shit up because I'm over Sad Laurent. Like, obviously, I'm going through a lot of like self confidence stuff and my own drama, but from a game perspective, I don't want that to affect the way that I'm playing. I don't want my real life to affect that, and so far it's affected it immensely, as seen from everybody saying that I'm like not talking enough. So maybe you'll see a new side of Laurent in the coming days because I don't want to play this, game of trying not to upset people when they could care less about my feelings. So, um, that's all I have for now. Um, as always, my live confessional has like more piece by piece sets of information. Um, you know, I don't know, like I'm trying my best to confess as much as I can, but it's just like literally mentally I feel so drained and like with school and my roleplay stuff and like, you know, doing things that not that make me happy because playing this game makes me happy, writing makes me happy, but like playing things that are so much of an obligation to fulfill. Um, like it's hard trying to manage all of that and stay safe. Um, so we'll check in later, hopefully. Um, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your days. Bye bye.